Hi guys, I'm Lana.
Hi, I'm Ashlen.
And this is the Second Breakfast Club. And this is our Patreon Early Access series of quickly going over BTS's birth charts. That Patreon Early Access meaning that everything comes out a week earlier on the Patreon. So if you want to see J-Hope's video right now, after this one, kick in $2 to the Patreon and you can watch it along with run reactions, channel reactions, all the videos that have been taken down. Ashlen and I are both doing Kdrama reactions, special vlogs, tons of stuff. It's $2 a month. If you can't afford it, you get Hobies next week.
Yes.
The same day next week, probably. So the way we're doing this is very quickly. We're not explaining birth charts and stuff. If you have questions, I've got links in the description. If you want more, let us know and we'll try to do more. But for now, Ashlen and I are going to try to guess what might be in Suga's chart. And then we're going to quickly read through it and kind of discover what astrology says about Auguste. So, we know that he's a Pisces, which makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Your sun sign is your basis. We can't know their ascendant because we don't have their birth times, but then all the other planets will say more, flesh out more of the personality.
Yeah.
So Pisces makes a ton of sense up front because he's a big thinker and a deep thinker. What else do you think might be in there?
I see Aries. I see Taurus.
Yeah. I was gonna say, immediately, like, maybe some fire signs in there. Aries isn't a fire sign, I don't think, but it's what I'd think, too. There's some anger in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Scorpio or some more water signs.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's so introverted and thinks so much. Maybe an earth sign in his Jupiter. Just because he's ambitious and money-driven. Not sure.
Let's find out.
Yeah. So, Sun sign Pisces, Moon in Virgo. That makes sense. So the Moon is how you emotionally see yourself and interact with the world. So Virgo being logical, orderly, determined. We know he does a song a day. That makes a lot of sense. Mercury in Pisces, so how he thinks, how he intellectually interacts with the world, being also a deep water sign.
Mm-hmm.
That fits what we're saying. There's the Aries in Venus, which is an intense place for Aries to be.
Yeah.
Because Venus is your love sign,
Mm-hmm.
how you interact with romance and love, and his the passionate, fiery, arrogant sign is in how he loves.
I think that's a great spot to have it.
Yeah, it is, but also it makes a lot of sense for him. So, direct, spontaneous, charming, takes charge, likes to please, sincere, easygoing, romantic, but can be impulsive, pretentious, arrogant, unfaithful, clingy.
Shy.
Yeah, shy, which is all, I don't know about unfaithful, but we've seen all the physical traits, shy, clingy, all that. Especially in we haven't seen him in a relationship, but emotionally close.
Yeah.
Friendships and stuff. Mars in Cancer, so his kind of passion sign is a deep thinking sign, which also makes sense. That the root of his music and writing, the thing he's most passionate about, comes from deep thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter in Libra. Libra an earth sign? I can't remember what's earth and what's water. I mean, what's earth and what's air.
I think Libra is I don't know, air sign maybe.
Yeah, it's just, it's about liking balance and not liking power struggles.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I think Libra is air. Let me check.
Yeah. It's interesting that his work planet, things being said very simply, is Libra, and Libra reminds me of a seesaw. He seems very aware of power dynamic struggles in people.
Mm-hmm.
Not what am I to you, that's Namjoon. Let Me Know and Seesaw are both about a power struggle and imbalances in relationships.
Yeah,
Libra's an air sign.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh, so the Virgo and the Capricorn is where his earth is. Okay. So Saturn is is Aquarius. So this guy's got a lot of air and water. So Saturn is kind of your, I'm going to say that wrong, so I'm not even going to say it. So Aquarius, which is another kind of thinky sign, studious, patient, rigorous, austere, reflective, serious, thoughtful, but could tend to have bad luck, adversity, problems, disappointed hopes, be a bit egotistical, maybe narrow-minded. Uranus and Capricorn, and then the generational traits of Neptune and Pluto in Capricorn and Scorpio makes sense. You'll see that in everybody born in the early 90s. I wouldn't expect that to shift until maybe the 95 line, but especially Jungkook. Mm-hmm. So that says something about their generation. So honestly, this makes a lot of sense to me. I would expect more fire, personally, but the mix of a lot of water and earth makes sense.
Yeah. Well, oddly enough, I feel like he has way more
He's got a lot
air in earth.
Yeah, that's actually true. Because it's 1, 2, 3... I keep thinking of Aquarius as a water sign, even though it's an air sign. Yeah, 4 water signs. He's actually got a good mix of air, water, and earth. Because Virgo and Capricorn are earth signs. Aquarius. Aries is an air sign or a fire sign?
Aries is I feel like it's earth. But I could be wrong. No, yeah, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are fire.
Sagittarius is fire?
Uh-huh.
I keep thinking of it as air.
And then Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are earth.
So he has a really decent blend of water, earth, and air. Uh-huh. But he only has fire in his Venus. In his romance sector. So to me that's like super introverted, super grounded, really dedicated to what he's passionate about. Like work, he'll get it done. But then when it comes to romance, things are a lot more combustible. So he'll either be really passionate or explode. He probably has just because of his music, I think he's over it, but he probably has a tendency to be codependent.
You think so?
Yeah, with all that fire in only romance and everything else is grounded and homey. Like, even here it says Aries being shy and clingy, likes to please, like, impulsive. And then if you put into, like, the songs that he's written, where they're all about, like, you've drifted away from me and I know it, but I can't let go. You know? Mm-hmm. A lot of his songs are like, yeah, I know it's a bad situation, but you've got to be the one to break this off because I'm not capable. Mm-hmm. Which I think if he's writing about it, he's over it, though. Like, you know, if you can know this about yourself, then you can avoid it. But I just find it interesting that this guy, who we see as either, like, detached or savage, has these signs in his love house that he can be, like, clingy and shy and dependent and I don't know. I just think it's interesting.
It's funny because it's totally two opposite positive traits and negative traits. They don't add up. Because how can you be direct and then be shy?
Well, because it depends on
and likes to take charge.
How you're functioning in life. Like if it's the positive trait of the sign, then when he's in a good place and like thinking clearly and everything is good, those are the traits that he'll show. But if he's in a toxic place or a bad place, it could come out as the negative traits. So like if he's in a really good place in a good relationship where everything's even and, you know, his little Libra side is satisfied, then he feels comfortable being direct and spontaneous. But if it's really negative or like unbalanced, then he might become more shy or more clingy, like,
or become unfaithful.
Yeah, like I see this weird mix of like really not wanting you to go, but also being like emotionally I'm gonna break free. I want to be the one to break free.
Mm-hmm.
So prone to like setting off on his own, but not letting go first because he doesn't, that's what it sounds. That's what these usually mean. Like the negative traits come out when you're in a negative space. The positive traits come out when you're in a positive space. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
it all makes sense.
Yoongi.
Yeah. I go watch the other ones. Give us your thoughts. What surprised you? What didn't surprise you? Again, we don't know them. Like, we're not saying this is how they are. We were just curious about how we see them matching up with their birth charts and if we're like totally right or totally wrong. And
it's just fun. This is just a little fun thing.
And I don't know, one day it might be interesting to see what they think their birth chart is totally right or totally wrong about, So yeah, comment about it. Let's have a little discussion and have some fun. Again, if you want to see next week's video now, go to the Patreon, links in the description. And if you would rather wait until next week, we'll see you next week and we'll have another fun conversation, this time about Jay. Right?
Right.
All right. So until next time,
live long and prosper.
Also like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.